Hey guys, it's Brian. Welcome back to more Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. Last we left off, we just interrogated that little kid, the Nagel, something weird. But either ways, we were supposed to set up some kind of experiment with the spear, or not a spear, a harpoon, with Watson. So let's get to cracking. Yeah, this game.
Stage a reconstruction. I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
Yeah, Nelligan. That's his name. Okay, so we just finished interrogating him. Let's start this back here. Okay, no problem. I like the intricacies of this game. It's just... Okay, come on. Get back to Baker Street. Open deduction. Retrieve the notebook. And then the experiment, yes. Can I do another one? 10 bucks. How long is the book been? No. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Let's read off in our notebook. Investigate the murder. Okay. Yep. Okay. So stuff we completed. So we need to complete the harpoon throwing experiments. What's his role in all that? Okay. What's this? What's in here? New desk, okay, former felon, Pittsburgh, okay. Okay, nothing new there. He's physically weak, yeah. He's unsuccessful. Hopefully we do good in solving this case. Let's all talk to old Watson.
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Well, thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
A Ripper case. That actually sounds like it might be a reference to one of the older games, Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. I'm not sure when I'll be able to get to that. I have to first set up a good gaming PC probably end up buying one because at the current moment, just running Windows Media Player, the frame rate already drops, and that's not like technologically, causing too much of a problem. So I can't imagine what some games would be. So have to wait on that. So let's see what this is. Right from the okay.
That is not the one I need.
Oh, whoops. Dawson and Nev. Okay. Oh. Investment. Dawson and Milligan Investment. Okay. Okay, the Dawson and Milligan Investment Fund, a regional banking institute based in Cornwall, has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses in its loan portfolio and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation. It was the 23rd largest bank in Britain, and its bankruptcy was the second largest on record. Liquidation of the company is a pure catastrophe for many Cornwall families. Joshua Nelligan, one of the bankers, had since mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht preparing for departure to Norway. Nelligan is wanted both by police and his creditors.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Ah, okay. Well, I got lucky looking at that.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. This is where I keep my post. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
It's actually pretty neat. So, I actually got lucky stumbling upon that. A lot of interesting details in this game for sure. Okay. So I do need to ask Mr. Nelligan about his stuff. And then I do gotta go to the butcher. I'm curious. I think I want to ask Nelligan first. I feel like that might be the best thing to do. Ask him. Anything new with the deductions? It's loading right now. Let's see. No, nothing new. Okay. So let's ask our boy some more questions. Okay, yeah, that's him. I thought for some reason it was a woman again.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes, Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Examine the ship's logs. Ah, so I knew it. I knew I wasn't like fully done with that one room. It was bothering me like heck that I was like, man, why isn't this? Oh, what happened there? That was weird. It was bothering me like nobody's business.
Suspect's belongings. These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Yeah, I knew that was bothering me like so much. Wondering what exactly that was. Let's see, I do want to check that out again. I want to continue this little story real quick. Let's see. Open casebook. As far as inductions, I don't think I have anything new to look at. Let's go back and examine these logs real quick.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Okay, so I still need to come back and find the boots whenever I get some.
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Okay. Peter Carey Master, Charles Allison, First Mate Henry Joe, James Lancaster, Patrick Kearns, Pablo Ventral, Ned Land, Joseph Walker. Okay. What's your names?
This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. Log notes for June. Nothing unusual.
Okay. Light breeze of the day. Saw whale tail along southeast. Just at night. More ships sight. Okay, yeah, nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna go over and read every single bit.
Log notes for July. Nothing special.
Okay, more just describing the weather and some whales every now and again.
Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR, a torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Wiggins might help find the crew of the Sea Unicorn. He should be somewhere at Baker Street. Oh, okay. Okay, so we'll go back there last. So let's go try to set up this experiment. Find crew for the Sea Unicorn. What's this? Find a use. Yep. Okay. Alright. Making some progress. Let's go visit the butcher.
Take a harpoon with me.
Oh. Well, I'm glad I'm here. It's like... That was convenient. Just take one off this shelf.
That should do it. Now I am ready for the experiment.
Okay, this game's very interesting. I'm loving it so far. Wish I'd gotten into these series back when they first came out. No new clues, okay.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise, yet.
Holmes, you should aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test.
Oh man. I was like, okay. Hold breath. Oh wow, this is gonna be hard. Oh wow, okay. It's a lot harder than I was giving it credit for. Okay. Wow.
Holmes, you should try to aim better and throw as hard as you can.
Yeah, easier said than done, guy. Ah, damn it.
The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
Okay. I like how the thing is getting a little bit bigger each time.
Holmes, you should try to aim better and throw as hard as you can.
Yeah, this is it's a bit harder than it looks. You know, I'm trying. Close enough.
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
Fun little exercise. Now we need to go to Baker Street and find Mr. Wiggins. Where's that? Anything else? Strength requirements. Pin to the wall. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. What's this? Feet of strength. It requires a much greater strength than that of the average man to be able to pierce a man's chest with the harpoon all the way through to the wall. With a degree of skill would most likely be necessary. Two men in cooperation might achieve the same result. Lucky throw. There is a remote possibility that an unskilled and untrained man could manage to pin Peter Carey to the wall with the harpoon. I definitely think it's more of a feat of strength. So I wouldn't imagine... Oh, I can pick. A lucky throw. No, I definitely think it's more feat of strength. I mean, given the size of the boot of the guy, and him being a whaler, it only makes sense that that the person who was, handling that stuff would be a bit, you know, more burly, buff, or whatever you want to call it. Have some type of muscle to him. So I'm gonna go with feat of strength. The signs kind of suggest that, from at least what I'm gathering so far. Oh, it's cool that they give you the
Something
choice.
new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they are still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Okay, varies. Having children. Like, ooh, telescope. I didn't know you could use a telescope. Okay, I probably didn't want to use the telescope. It's like, oh my god. I can't believe they did that.
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Let's talk to Watson real quick.
Gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect. Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
Interesting.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
Yes, it could be. Good detective
My
work there.
archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Yep.
This is where I keep my post. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Okay. Might be redundant, but I want to be sure. I don't want to just let something slip by accidentally.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
What's this?
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
Okay. So I'm trying to go for a good ending or good, resolution in these cases. So I'm, Okay. So being blind, you got to be thorough. Very, very thorough. It seems like I can change this if I want. Okay. Okay, not bad. Alright, let's keep on going. Let's see what Lestrade has to say.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always. What happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes, he refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
Okay, let's see this stuff real quick. Where are all these belongings?
These are the suspect's belongings. Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5.
Stained leather. Yeah.
The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
Okay, I guess that's everything. What size of boots are these? They don't match. Size 9.5. They might. Okay, I think I need to go. This I still don't know what to do with. This I can take back to the crime scene. And this I think I have to use at the analysis table. Oh, where is he? I thought he was in here. Liam Hurley, there he is.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely. And considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
Nope. By his clothes. Handkerchief, pressed to tilt. Pressed to tint. Plant remains. Uh-oh, so is he the gardener? Gardener's hands.
That's all for now.
Ah. So it might have been right that woman probably did. I was right in the beginning. She is the murderer. The murderer.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? Do you have any idea who the murderer is yet?
Not yet. I have a suspicion. My first video, I said that woman was the murderer. By golly, I'm gonna prove it. But I'll make it to Baker Street. Then I'll cut this video here. And I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I enjoy playing through it. So if you like this series, please give me a like and subscribe if you're enjoying my content. And until next time, guys, take care.